Göbekli Tepe turned out to be what you think it might have been, where are the metal tools? Where are the writing, the examples of writing?
Did you know that the mystery of one of the most mysterious places in the world, Göbekli Tepe, has finally been solved in 2025? But what has come to light is completely different from what you thought. This 12,000-year-old place, which many call the first temple on Earth, was till now known only for stones and strange shapes. Scientists, historians, and experts had been trying to understand it for years, but this year a discovery was made that shook everyone. You must be thinking that maybe the secret of some old king or civilization has been found? No. The matter is much bigger than that. In this discovery, something has been found that can not only change history, but can also change our thinking about the beginning of man. CCTV footage, signals hidden under the ground, and a secret map that was never revealed. All these came together, and the picture that emerged is both scary and shocking. Was Göbekli Tepe just a place of worship? Or was it something else? Maybe an alien technology, a gateway for time travel, or evidence of a pre-human race? If you think you know everything about this place, think again. This video will blow your mind. And yes, if you want to know more such hidden secrets and unsolved stories, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Let the next discovery reach you first, before it is suppressed again. Now the question is only one. Are you ready to face the truth? The story of Göbekli Tepe is something that is filled with thousands of years-old mysteries. This place is located in the southeast part of Turkey, close to the Syrian border, and it was first noticed in the 1960s. But the real excavation started after 1990, when a German archaeologist, Klaus Schmidt, understood the depth of this place and said, "This is not an ordinary mound. It can change history." Now, just think. This place is about 11,600 years old. That is 6,000 years older than the Egyptian pyramids. And this is the reason why it is called the oldest temple in the world. What has been found here is really surprising. Huge T-shaped stone pillars were found under the ground, on which animal figures were made. Lions, snakes, scorpions, and some creatures that have not been identified till date. And the strangest thing is that these pillars are arranged in a circular manner, as if they were a well-thought-out design, as if they were a blueprint. Many experts believe that this was a place of worship, where people did not believe in any gods or goddesses, but in the powers of nature. Some other theories say that this was a place to observe the sky, an ancient observatory, where people understood the movement of stars, weather, and solar cycles. But some others also say that Göbekli Tepe was not just a temple, but a sign that a very old and lost civilization wanted to tell us something. The biggest question is that how was such advanced architecture and knowledge possible at a time when humans did not know agriculture, nor was the wheel made? So this is not an ordinary place. This is probably the first line of that history, which has not been written properly till date. When the excavation of Göbekli Tepe began in the 1990s, no one had any idea that so much was hidden under the ground. Initially, people thought that it was a hillock, like many others. But as the excavation progressed, one by one such secrets started coming to light that demanded to rewrite the human history. Large T-shaped stones were found from this site, which were 10 to 20 feet high and weighed several tons. Very fine and intricate carvings were done on these stones. Figures of animals such as lions, snakes, scorpions, crocodiles, wild boars, and birds, even some creatures that have not been identified till date. Not only this, human-like figures have also been found on some stones. whose hands are resting on the waist, as if they are a symbol of some ancient rule or power. And the symbols in between them are still not fully understood by scientists. Some of the symbols appear as if they were coded messages or a forgotten language. The most surprising thing is that once these structures were built, they were deliberately buried in the ground, and that too very carefully, as if someone wanted everything to be safe, but no one to find it. Now the question arises: why? Why did someone hide this ancient site built with so much effort? Was there something that needed to be kept safe from future generations? Or was this site built for a specific time, when humans were ready again? Whatever it is, the artifacts found so far are just clues. The real story is yet to come. What was found in 2025 is no less than a science fiction movie. Excavation had been going on in Göbekli Tepe for years, but this time the team that reached there discovered something that shocked scientists all over the world. During the excavation, suddenly a very old and sealed chamber was found under the ground. No one could guess what would be inside it, because its door was closed with a secret locking mechanism. That is, it could only be opened in a special way. And when it was opened after months of hard work, the things found inside were not worth seeing in a museum, but seemed to be from some other world. Some strange instruments were found inside the chamber, neither made of wood, nor of stone, nor the metal from which we make today's instruments. There was a strange glow in these things, as if they were carrying some energy in themselves. The most surprising thing was that a high-frequency sound was recorded from there, which cannot be heard by normal ears, but machines can catch it. Scientists say that it could be a coded signal. Along with this, a round plate was also found there, on which something like a star map was made. It matches the constellations, but there are some symbols in it that do not match any astronomical language of today. And among all this, the strangest thing found was a rod made of metal, which when touched feels a slight heat and vibration, as if there is some energy in it, but no battery or wire. Now the question arises: who made all these things? And why? Is this the technology of some lost civilization? Or something else? This discovery is not just changing history. It is raising questions on the meaning of human existence. When the news of the new discovery of Göbekli Tepe in 2025 broke out, the global network of scientists was the first to be alerted. Top archaeologists, scientists, and researchers from around the world immediately reached Turkey, because what was revealed was not about any ordinary historical place. It was directly related to the fundamental questions of science and civilization. The very day the chamber opened and the pictures of the things inside it came out, scientists from NASA and MIT expressed their desire to reach there themselves. Within a few weeks, an international research team was formed there, which included experts from America, Germany, Japan, and even India. When they saw the instruments kept there for the first time, the first reaction was this: "This does not look like human technology." A senior scientist from MIT said on camera, "We have never seen any material science like this before. Neither does it match any alloy, nor any natural element." When the NASA team analyzed the high-frequency signals coming from there, they found out that this is not a natural radiation. It is repeating in a pattern, as if it is transmitting a message. But to whom and why, this is still a mystery. Some scientists even said that this chamber was either built by a civilization about which we do not have any information, or it could be the creation of some non-human intelligence. Even after all this, governments and some institutions wanted to keep this whole thing hidden from the public. But when the researchers' report started leaking, the world's attention was forced to turn towards this place. A senior researcher quietly said, "If this is true, then we will have to completely rewrite human history. And perhaps our place in this universe will have to be understood again." One of the things on the walls of the chamber and in the things kept there was such that it gave sleepless nights to the scientists and historians, a stone slab on which a very precise star map was drawn. But this was no ordinary map. It had some coded symbols and markings which did not match with today's modern astronomy. And along with it, some coordinates were also engraved on it, i.e. positions on the map of the Earth. When these coordinates were checked on GPS, everyone was stunned. These were not just pointing towards a single place, but towards some specific places spread all over the world, like Easter Island, Pyramid of Giza, Stonehenge, UK, Nazca Lines, Peru, and even Mount Kailash, Tibet. Now think, which was that civilization which knew such accurate geography of the Earth thousands of years ago? And the biggest question, what is the connection between all these places? Some experts believe that this was an ancient global network, a network that is perhaps even more advanced than today's internet, but works entirely through analog and coded symbols. It is possible that all these places are located on an ancient energy grid, which is connected to the natural energy of the Earth. Not only this, the symbols and coordinates of the star map were made in such a way as to be a navigation system, as if a gateway could open by connecting these places on a particular day in a particular direction. Did this civilization know that these places on Earth are directly related to each other? And is this map showing us the direction of a journey, perhaps even before the origin of humans? The answer is still not fully found. But one thing is certain. This is not just a map. It can also be a warning. When the symbols and patterns found in the secret chamber of Göbekli Tepe were investigated in depth, scientists found a link that no one had expected. When these symbols were compared with other ancient civilizations of the world, some symbols were found to match the Sumerians and Mayan civilization. Now this cannot be just a coincidence. The circular symbols, serpentine shapes, and some very intricate patterns found on the walls of Göbekli Tepe. Almost the same designs have been found on Sumerian tablets as well. And the surprising thing is that similar symbols are also present on the walls of the temples of the Mayans who were in South America. The question arises, how can the symbols of civilizations living in so many different corners, which were thousands of kilometers away, be so similar? Some researchers believe that these civilizations may be connected to the same source, that is, an original civilization that probably existed on Earth even before the arrival of humans. This theory is being called pre-human civilization theory. Not only this, when an attempt was made to decode the symbols, some patterns were found in them which are similar to DNA sequencing and binary code. Now the question arises, was this a primitive language, or was it an advanced communication system which was more intelligent than our current computers? Some experts also say that these symbols are not just religious or artistic, but there may be data hidden in them, like ancient hard drives, information stored on stones, decoding which has become a puzzle for today's humans. If all this is true, then it means that such an intelligent culture already existed on Earth, which was deliberately erased from history, or time itself buried it. But now, those symbols are calling us again. The question is, are we ready to listen? Now imagine a place that is 12,000 years old, where symbols look like a forgotten language, where high-frequency signals are found, and where material has been found that does not match today's technology. So the question is bound to arise, was Göbekli Tepe really a contact point of some power beyond humans? Some people are openly saying that this place could be the most solid proof of alien connection. According to them, the symbols and devices found here do not seem to be something that humans can do. There is also a theory that visitors from another planet, who came here thousands of years ago, taught or left something for humans. And this is where the most popular conspiracy theory, Stargate theory, begins. According to this, there could be an ancient portal hidden in Göbekli Tepe, a door that opens to another time or another world. Some researchers even claim that the coordinates and vibrations found there could be part of a wormhole or time travel mechanism. Not only this, some leaked reports suggest that something was found there which was immediately suppressed. Some workers associated with the excavation secretly told that videos and recordings of some parts were suddenly disappeared. The question is there someone who does not want us to know this truth? Some people believe that governments are involved in this whole matter, and this information is being hidden because if this truth comes out, then the history of the entire human civilization and religious beliefs can be questioned. Now, all these are just theories, but when so many signs point in the same direction, it is not easy to ignore them. And the most important thing is that, if all this is really true, then we should get ready as soon as possible for the truth, which is now starting to come out of the ground. Now, the most surprising thing is that despite such a big discovery, why is the media completely silent? Generally, if even a small relic is found, news channels make a hue and cry over it. But here we are, talking about finding a 12,000-year-old chamber, unknown technology, star maps, and high-frequency signals. And yet, why is there silence on TV, newspapers, and big portals? Initially, some small websites and YouTube channels leaked some footage related to this, like the video of the excavation, a glimpse inside the chamber, and close-up images of some symbols. But the surprising thing is that all these videos were removed within a few hours, and the channels that uploaded these videos, their accounts were either closed or they were given a notice of community guidelines violation. Some reports even say that some members of the excavation team were also made to sign non-disclosure agreements, NDA. That is, they cannot say anything about this in public now. Now the question arises, what is being hidden? This is why people are calling it a truth blackout, a situation where the truth is being deliberately kept away from the public. This is the same pattern that is often seen with UFO sightings or other controversial discoveries. Is there really some power that does not want us to know the real secret of Göbekli Tepe? Or are all these just rumors and the real story is still hidden? Whatever it is, one thing is certain, that something very big is hidden behind this silence. As news of Göbekli Tepe's 2025 discovery slowly leaked online, social media was abuzz with tsunami-like discussions. Platforms like Reddit, Telegram, and YouTube were flooded with theories. Everyone had their own opinions. Some said it was an alien base, some called it part of a time machine, and some even called it the remains of a super-civilization that predated human origins. What's even more interesting and surprising was that some locals and travel bloggers started arriving at Göbekli Tepe with cameras. They said, if governments and the media won't tell us the truth, we'll find out for ourselves what's really going on. Some people flew drones to take footage around the chamber, while others tried to decode GPS coordinates to find other locations that were reported on the star map. Many anonymous users on Reddit shared images and notes that claimed to be related to the excavation. They included sketches of symbols, rough layout of the chamber, and patterns of high-frequency signals. Exclusive leaks are being shared in special private groups on Telegram, which are often deleted immediately. A channel on YouTube even claimed that it has received a signal of another underground entry, and it will soon go there and live stream. Now the question arises, when common people have become so active, can anyone stop the truth from coming out? And will the public itself find out the information that is being hidden? Because when the truth is suppressed, people start searching for it even faster. Now that so many surprising things have been revealed from the excavation of Göbekli Tepe, like unknown symbols, advanced equipment, star maps, and high-frequency signals, the question arises that who did all this? Did humans really build it? Or was some other power involved in it? Three strongest theories are being discussed among scientists and researchers right now. The first theory is advanced lost civilization. According to this theory, Göbekli Tepe was probably part of a civilization that was more advanced than us. But for some reason, that civilization was completely wiped out. Maybe some great destruction, flood, or some other disaster. And the structures built by them are now just a mystery. These people understood nature, astronomy, and energy grids much better than us. The second theory is extraterrestrial visitors. Many people believe that this site is proof of alien visit to Earth. The symbols, the strange metal, and the energy rod found in the chamber, everything points to these things being different from the technology of our Earth. Did some visitors come thousands of years ago who taught humans something or left a message? The third theory is spiritual or dimensional portal. Some experts believe that Göbekli Tepe was not just a temple or structure, but a place where the physical and spiritual worlds connected. Perhaps it was a dimensional gateway, a place where, under special conditions, contact could be made with another world. Now, which of these three is true, it is still difficult to decide. But it is clear that Göbekli Tepe is not just a structure of stones. It is a sign of some secret that is still breathing under the ground. But now, let's talk about the biggest and most shocking revelation. A revelation that shook the entire research team to the core. When some of the symbols found in Göbekli Tepe were put into biomathematic systems for deep analysis, it was revealed that many patterns in them resemble our DNA coding. Yes, the same DNA, which is the complete map of the human body. Now, just think, thousands of years ago, when humans themselves did not know that there was something like DNA inside them. Then why and how did someone create those symbols there? Some scientists are openly saying that this is not a place of worship, but could be a place like an origin facility or biocoding lab, where the secrets related to the creation of humans or any other species are hidden. Is this the same place where we were created? Or was there some race working here that had come to guide us? Whatever it may be, one thing is certain. Göbekli Tepe is no longer just history. It has become the first page of the real story of mankind. So now that all these secrets are being revealed one by one, secret chambers, strange symbols, alien-like instruments, and patterns similar to DNA, the question is, are we ready to accept this truth? Was the history we were taught for so many years incomplete? Is Göbekli Tepe the door that can take us to our real beginning? Or is it just the beginning of a journey that will take us to a reality beyond the human? Sometimes the truth is so big that humans want to ignore it. But now that the truth has come out from under the ground, will we try to bury it again? Or will we look into it? Is Göbekli Tepe just a temple? Or the first link to the Genesis code of humanity? Think and find the answer for yourself. If you like such unsolved mysteries, lost civilizations, and hidden secrets of history, then do not forget to subscribe to the channel. And now it is your turn. Do you think what was found in Göbekli Tepe is true or a big trick? Please share your opinion in the comments below, because the next story may shake your mind even more deeply.